Hello, everyone. Day one of Patriots practice in the books here for the 2024 season. Day one under Jerod Mayo. It's different. No Brady, no Belichick. Nick, Giovanni joining me. And Nick, I think the first thing you notice is you didn't notice Bill walking around, teaching, doing everything he did. Saw Mayo, used to seeing Mayo because he's been the defensive coordinator and, de facto here. What were your thoughts? You followed Mayo. You'll be doing a story coming up with the WBZ News on Mayo. What did you see from him?
Tell you what, the vibes were different from him from the moment he was walking in. You could just see a different vibe from the players, especially. They're just guys smiling and waving to the crowd, which was noticeably, in my mind, I don't know about yours, but not as many people here as I would say in years past. But just to see him, once he did get on the field, he was an active participant in practice. I did see him holding the bags and literally having guys on the defensive side come at him there. But he was making the rounds and kind of making that adjustment from defensive guy to head coach, where you saw him basically making the rounds back and forth, and you just saw an active Jerod Mayo. And he had talked, in rookie minicamp about how he was wanting to change his look. He didn't want to have the hoodie vibe. He's got to find his own look. It's the towel, in my mind, for him. He's got that around his shoulder, just taking it all in, two hands on the towel.
Yeah, something to watch for when you come to Patriots practice. The other thing, too, is I think it'll be interesting to watch him, how he infuses himself into the offense, right? That's the big thing. He's so used to being around this defense, working with them. How involved does he get? Does he leave it all up to Alex Van Pelt and they go from there? That's something to watch as camp evolves. Another thing to watch today, player of the day. There's DraftKings and there's all betting and everything. If Jalen Reagor was probably 40-1 to have the day, the plays of the day, a one-handed catch, a bomb. He was everywhere today.
The one-hander. I was typing on the computer, bringing in some of the stuff that we had gathered earlier during the portion that we were allowed to shoot, and I'll just hear the crowd erupt. And you want to talk about the buy-in there, and then the look back from May, just given that chemistry that they're talking about. All the guys out here we spoke with after practice talking about this is building chemistry. That was the kind of play that would do that.
Yeah, and that was, you could see Reagor just, May just throwing the ball up and Reagor chasing it down, and last second comes out with the all-out effort to catch it with one hand. That was special to watch. Anything else catch your eye today as far as rookies are concerned, as far as plays that you saw, didn't see, what you liked, what you didn't like about this team?
Personally, I was just kind of surprised by the amount of time we were out here at the end of the day. I'm not sure about your thoughts there, but it just kind of the new era of training camp in the NFL. It did seem relatively brief, although guys were gassed, and they finished it the traditional way, the Belichick way of finishing on the hill and whatnot. But it did seem like a condensed practice in my mind. You've been to more of them.
Well, sometimes they'll go 2, sometimes a little bit more than that with Bill Belichick, but he wanted to do 90 the first, and you may see more of that out here. And I think that's what you said. I think it's part of the new way in the NFL. The players appreciate that as well, and he wants to get work done before practice in the film room. That's important to him, and have a base when you come out on the field and execute from there. The defense will be fine, and now it's watching the offense, watching Jacoby Brissett, watching Drake Maye. It's going to be fun to watch them as they evolve and get involved and continue to evolve throughout training camp. All right, that's the story from here at Patriots training camp. Day one in the books. Come on down. The weather's got to be better, right? At some point as we continue. Follow us on WBZ-TV and, of course, WBZ.com for the latest on the New England Patriots.